afternoon. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'll be giving you a prediction reading for the 9th of November. Now if you are new here, please subscribe. I do pretty much talk a lot here about the Great Awakening process as well as current global energies. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like buttons guys, please comment down below. I try to get back to you as soon as I can. And I will get started, close my eyes and we'll see what comes up. I just need a little bit of coffee. Got to have our coffees, haven't we guys? Oh, I've been out gardening today. It's been so beautiful here. It's spring. Oh, it's lovely. All right, let's see what we get. Oh, I'm getting America. I'm getting that the midterms are really firing up now. It's like all systems go. They're showing me like a bingo wheel with all the numbers in and they're all being spun. So it's almost that anticipation of what's going to be picked out, what numbers are going to come out. Well, we do wonder, don't we, over there in America, what's going to happen. So I'm getting that big bingo wheel with all the ping pong balls in it. That's the kind of image that they're giving me in America. The anticipation is very high. Waiting. Oh, I'm definitely getting that. Everyone's got, it's showing me like everyone at the bingo waiting with their pen and their number waiting to tick it off. That means everybody's got their fingers crossed. I would say for change, wouldn't we all agree? So I'm definitely getting that visual of the old-fashioned bingo ball with all the ping pong balls in it. Not electronic, no, the old-fashioned one with the ping pong balls and the numbers. Like legs 11, the double one. Oh, that's it. It's the anticipation waiting. Okay, let's see where else we go. God, I keep getting England's rising. The energy in England, London, UK, it's really shifting. There's a huge shift in the energy over there because people are seeing it. I keep saying people are seeing the enormous greed and wealth that the elites are giving themselves and building in their towers and their great big penthouses and everything else. People are seeing it now. It's becoming very visibly obvious. So that's why a lot of people are standing up. It's the cost of living. That's why a lot of people are striking back and finding their feet. They're getting on their feet. Oh, this is so good, guys. That's what I'm getting for these areas. Of course, we won't see it. We'll be flat out seeing it even on the YouTube platforms because it's shoved right down, so no one can find it. But it is happening. I'm sure it's happening. One of you said the other day there were protests in London. I think there were some strikes as well. It's the cost of living. It's just getting too high for people. Let's see where else we go today. Oh, Sprocket's always got Edie's bone right next to me. Sorry guys, he's right here chomping away. I'm getting Trudeau today. Hang on a minute, let's see what's happening with Trudeau. They're showing me visuals of Trudeau and it's like he's taken his jacket off and he's pushed his sleeves up like this. So they're showing me this visual of him because he wears a lot of white shirts and that, doesn't he? I've seen him as well. And he's pushed his sleeves up and he's pretending he's like working hard. It's like he's, they're showing me like him with a shovel shoveling dirt or something. And I know one of you said the Moderna factory might have opened over there or something. There was some big thing which would obviously, as I said the other day, money. Trudeau's throwing all his money around. We know he'd have a great, I would say, a bit of an investment in the Moderna factory. We know in him and Dan Andrews, peas in a pod really, they're making all their money. But it's showing me him pushing up his sleeves and I don't think it's to get the jab. I think this is to pretend that he's like the working class people. He's trying to portray this image. Oh, God, no chance. Not when you're spending $6,000 a night on motels and accommodation on your holidays. But he's trying to give the illusion like he's helping the environment. It's something like plant a tree, or it's this kind of stupid image I'm getting of him with a shovel and he's trying to like roll up the sleeves and look like he's a working class man. It's kind of, oh God, they're giving me even a song now by, I think it's Jimmy Barnes, and it's called Working Class Man, meaning he works really hard. This is what Trudeau is trying to portray now to the people, that he's a working class man. He works really hard for the people. I think more for himself, not really for the people. And so that's why we're getting this image of him. And this is literally showing me him rolling his sleeves up And it's not for the jab. We know he's done that a few times for the jab. This is about him getting down and getting dirty and shoveling and, you know, really trying to, not understand, but trying to portray to the little people and peasants that he's one of them. I don't think it's going to work, but that's the image that the guides are giving me. Trudeau's trying to pretend that he understands what the little people are going through. This could be literally too that he's actually digging something like starting a project. I think the Moderna one's already done, isn't it? But there could be a new project, probably renewables or something like that. But it's showing me him doing the opening, like with the digging, with the shovel. Oh, God. I can't imagine him doing digging at all. He would just pay someone to do that, wouldn't he? With the taxpayers' money. Oh, God. Hang on a sec. Let's see what else we get today. Britain, London, Munich, France, all renewables. The renewable energy supply is really starting to happen there. Sorry, Sophie's bumping my camera. Dogs. It's starting to happen there. We keep talking about this rollout and how, well, we know that Sushi's trying to incorporate the people and make it all wonderful, like you're going to really save your environment. We know their trickery with all their language. So these are the areas that are starting to get it. It's all kind of up that sort of top end, although Australia and New Zealand aren't far behind. There's definitely a lot of renewable movement. Things are being implemented. They just are. Things are being... Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, my God, my dog's... Sorry, apologies. Sophie. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Oh, my God. Sorry, guys. I'll get her over here. Things are being implemented, and I feel like you're going to even get tighter restrictions when it comes to cutting back. They always got a star in the video, you know that they do. They're always got to, it's about cutting back on the electricity. And it's because you guys are in winter over there. See, we're probably not getting it as bad because it's not that hot over here yet. We haven't all got our air conditioners and fans and things on. Oh, sorry guys, she's just on my foot. Oh, God, never work with animals and dogs. Isn't that what they say? Sorry, I just had to get my foot out then because I sprained my ankle last week and it's really sore and Sophie sat on it, of course. So that's what I'm getting for these areas. Sorry, getting back to the reading. Oh, now she's tapping the table with her tail. Does she know how she talks with her tail? So that's what I'm getting, that you guys, it's all being very controlled now. Your electrical output. It's almost like, to me, your grid systems are starting to change. They're starting to really roll a lot of this out now. And like I said, Sushi's going to be the one that's going to encourage the people. Like, you're doing such a wonderful job. The old reward system, I think I said it the other week, you know, if you can keep your energy bills down, you'll get rewarded. We know how it goes for the good little children who do all the complying and all the right things that government asks them to do. Oh, don't think we'll be getting many rewards somehow, but that's okay. We're actually okay with that. We don't sort of respond to the reward star chart system that the government tries to incorporate us into. Let's see what else we get today. Oh, the guides are just saying climate change is just absolute BS. They're saying that people are just being fed garbage now. This is getting like beyond a joke. It's just all trickery. And again, it's showing me that smoke and mirrors. It's the big show. It's the big what do you call it? We always call it the illusionist, don't we? Well, it's the big climate change illusion that everything's dire and everything's in desperation, and we've got to really change everything and do something about all this. It's very, very serious. We know that's the narrative that they're feeding everybody, but the guides are saying it's absolute BS. It's absolute garbage. It's just so they can do their rollout, which we already knew on this channel. Let's see what else we get. Oh my dogs, honestly. I'm getting that people are becoming wiser now. People are becoming a lot wiser now to the narrative. So this is the sleepwalkers, the people waking up. They're getting wiser. It's almost like because they've been on this journey for 3 years, they're getting wiser. And I think they are. I was talking to someone today who would be jabbed, and she had a head cold, and you know how everyone's all paranoid, and she was coughing, and she said, oh, it's not COVID though. And I was in a shop actually, and everyone's all paranoid still, aren't they? And you just kind of go, oh yeah, it's all the same anyway or whatever, and they go, oh yeah, it is now, isn't it? Everyone, it's not even a big deal. Like this is the sleepwalkers, they're even playing this down a lot. So I think they're older and wiser, and that they're seeing, well, there's no real difference between CV and the flu, and everybody's had it, and you know, let's all just get on with it. So this is the narrative and the way that these sleepwalkers are starting to talk now too, because they're wanting to get on with it. They don't want to stay stuck in it. We know there's a handful that are still stuck in that fear and the mass psychosis and all that kind of thing, but a lot of them just want to get on with life. They just want to get on with life. But as we know, the CV virus is the gift that keeps on giving. Like I keep saying, it ain't finished yet. There's still more to come. Let's see where else we go today. Oh God. God, they're showing me this game of leapfrog, but this is the leaders doing the leapfrog. They're jumping over each other. So it's, for example, like Trudeau's always in the lead. It's like this race of leapfrog. Then you've got elbow jumping Trudeau. Then you've got Sushi will be jumping Trudeau, which is a big achievement because that's not easy to do. He's been up there for a while. We've got Jacinda jump. So this like game of leapfrog. They're all leaping, trying to leap over each other to either get the most attention, to get the most wealth and power, to have the most say. There's this game of leapfrog. It's showing me all these leaders with these little heads like frogs. You remember you used to get that game of leapfrog and you'd flip the frog, you'd press the back of it and it'd flip up. Well, there's all this leapfrogging energy around these global leaders. They're all trying to kind of jump over each other and be in the lead of the big global what would you say, I guess, rollout race, because it is like a race. I told you they're very competitive. So I'm getting this leapfrog energy with all these global leaders. If you can imagine that, a little face on a frog. That's what I'm getting. They're trying to jump over each other. So they're all trying to gain, well, I guess you could say the most attention or the most acknowledgement. This is how they are. You've got to remember, when you're dealing with massive big egos, they want to be noticed. They want to be seen. They want to stand out. That's how these people work. I think we could all agree that their egos would be rather big. That's what I'm getting anyway. So I'm getting this, game of like this leapfrog race. And the guides are saying like they're not near the finish line at all. It's not by a long shot. They've still got a long way to go with this transition into the world that they're trying to create. Not our world, because we've moved and escaped from Clown World, dogs, and we've journeyed to Terrabella, which is our beautiful earth that we've created, which is our safe space, our happy homes and our safe havens. No, Sophie, come here, sit down. I'll just see what else we get today. Oh God, I'm getting Germany's fast tracking now. Whoa, the people are really overwhelmed in Germany, but they're standing up. They've got good fight in Germany, but they're really fast tracking. Whatever they're doing in Germany is being like fast tracked. It's almost like they're fast tracking it so that people don't see it. It's all right. So the people don't see it. It's like, well, quick, get it out, get it out, get it out, so nobody else wakes up. We know there's a heap of people here standing up and fighting back, but we don't want any more, so quick, 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 quick. So I'm getting this fast tracking. Everything's being like passed through council. It's kind of this sort of thing where instead of when you go through the process where things sit on someone's desk for 3 months and all that, none of that's happening. It's like go, go, go. I'm getting that for Germany. I've been having Germany for a while. And actually it's funny, isn't it? Because even that Caribbean, I thought that was really funny too, that I kept getting the Caribbean. There's a lot happening there, Caribbean islands. So Germany, all systems go there. It's being pushed really hard, and this is the renewables and the rollouts and probably the electrical grid changes, like all this kind of thing. And it's very intense. There's a lot of intense energy there at the moment. It's that rubber band energy where people are ready to sort of snap. That's the energy I'm getting. This is the little people and peasants. They're at their wits' end, and they've been stretched too far to the point that, like the elastic band I've talked about before, they're going to snap. Well, I think a lot have already snapped over there, but there's going to be a lot more. That's why they're pushing quickly. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. there's this real urgency now over in Germany. Gosh, Germany's really copping it. They really are. I've had them for like a good month. Let's see what else we get. Oh God, this is horrible, isn't it? I know a lot of you guys and I talk about this a lot on here, but people are dying. People are dying from these, as we know, I won't say it, pin cushions or needlework. Someone calls them needlework out there. Oh, is that you, Lisa? Someone calls it needlework. It's just great. I love it. There's all sorts of names that we use for pin cushioning and all this kind of thing. But I am getting that it's really starting to... Oh, sorry, Smoker. I put my hand in his mouth. Oh, my God. People... Who is yawning? Won't sit down. People are starting to... Oh, God, now I've lost my train of thought. When you nearly get eaten like a bone, my hand... He's good. He's really good. He let my hand out. Oh, my God, where did I go now? Oh yeah, people are getting really ill. See, what's happening now is people are picking up the CV again and again and again. We knew that was going to happen. We all knew on my channel that that was going to affect their spike protein, which was going to bring their immune system down, and they're going to pick everything up. But you can't tell anyone that because nobody listens to us. What would we know? We're only BS detectors and see the garbage before it even hits. So that's what's happening now. It's starting to affect their immune system, and we know that it exacerbates a lot of illnesses. People's ailments are getting worse. Cancer's on the rise. How can all these things be on the rise? Shingles on the rise, myocarditis on the rise. Everything is on the rise. So we know there could be, just saying, a little bit of depopulation going on, but no one looks at that. It's all normal to have all these ads on TV about, you know, heart attacks in young people and all this absolute stupidity and nonsense. I know you guys see it out there. It's very frustrating to stand by and watch people that you love and care about continuously getting dabbed for no reason. When everybody's had CV, people who are unjabbed had CV and they're all fine, just like the flu. Just saying. As we all know here. I'll see what else we get today. If my dogs let me do the reading. Okay. God, I am getting Russia. I never get Russia. I'm just getting that Russia's gone really wild. It's showing me like this really... The image I'm getting for Russia is this big squiggly line on the paper. It's like someone's, you know when someone's got a pen and it's stopped working and they get really angry and they just scratch and they scratch the paper with the pen and it rips it. Oh, I've got to hold hands with Sophie and it rips the paper. That's what I'm getting for Russia. There's this really tormented energy in Russia, and I would say that's just overall, just an overall blanket energy for Russia. It's like torn paper. There's this real sense of frustration, and that'd be with Sophie. Oh my God, sorry guys, my dogs. Oh my God, dogs. That would be the frustration of the people, that scratching energy of the pen running out, like everything's just feels yuck. That's the energy I'm getting for Russia, and that's the people as well. Oh, it's so sad, really, if that is going on over there. We never know what really the truth is, do we? But I'm getting that real, oh God, exhaustion, scratching of the paper, everything just feels like crap over there, which it would. Because, you know, a lot of these people have protested too. They don't want all this. Oh, it's just horrible what this world's become. I know a lot of you guys, I think it was you, Anne, said you're getting sick of all this world. It is. It's absolutely ridiculous, the garbage we've got to put up with it. And, you know, it's just, can't we just get on with life? And we're here for a very short time, not a long time. So we want to enjoy it and make the most of it, don't we? So I understand the frustration, guys. So I can imagine how the people in Russia and the Ukraine are feeling. Oh, terrible. Okay, let's get back to the reading. All right, I'm getting Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. Ooh, they're showing me a UFO. Washington, D.C. They hide a lot there. They hide a lot. I'm even getting that Washington, D.C.'s got big escape plans. Was that where those riots were? Oh, I don't know. I get a bit muddled up with these overseas things. But I am getting there's escape plans Oh, God. Washington, D.C. Sorry, guys. Tired energy there. There's a lot going on there now. And this could be, I guess, around the current voting. Washington, D.C. Maybe there's going to be a shake-up there. Hang on, let me see. Getting Washington, D.C., Florida. I'm getting a bit muddled up here. Hang on a minute, bear with me. It's just saying to me that people in America are being heard now. They're finally being heard. People in America are using their voice. It's showing me their voice come... Oh my gosh, sorry guys. Sophie's got the entire yard and has to be knocking the table over. So I'm getting that people in America are really starting to use their voices now. They want to be heard. They're sick of being downtrodden. And they're doing it with real grace as well. People are just coming forward and they're just voting. This is the midterms and they're just voting. And they're putting their answers down. And it's like people are going away from the voting thing. This is what they're showing me, the ballot boxes or whatever they are. And they've got their fingers like crossed, not literally, some might have. And they're like, please, please bring change. Please, please bring change. That's what I'm getting from America. People walking out going, please, and they're looking up like, praise the Lord, bring me change. Like that's the image I'm getting. People are like praying to the skies. Doesn't matter what you're praying to, it could be anything. But people are looking up going, please bring change. Americans want change. They do. They've had enough of this government. Well, they've had enough of the clown show. Although I guess what would we laugh about then if we didn't have old Biden to bloody entertain us? Oh my God. Dear oh dear. Alright, let's see if there's something else to close with today. God, they're giving me this visual of gold nuggets all lined up. It's like little nuggets of gold all lined up. Little nuggets of gold. Hang on a minute. Oh, and that's what the guides are saying. Like sometimes, and I guess this is probably the message for us. Hey, Spock. This is the message for us. That there's real value in small things. Like they've lined up it's like they've almost lined up all these little nuggets of gold on the windowsill. And it's saying like there's joy and preciousness in small things. You don't have to be doing big... It's all right. You don't have to be doing... Oh, show me here. You don't have to be doing big... Enough. You don't have to be doing big, gigantic things to be enjoying your life. Like they're showing... Hey. Nuggets of gold. That's what I'm getting. It could be again about that purchasing gold. I mean, I think gold, apparently, one of you was saying... Was it you, Tim and John? Saying that gold's a little bit hard to get hold of. It's certainly a good investment, but the nuggets of gold, what they're saying to me is that this is for us. We have to enjoy those little simple things in our lives, because that's where the gold really is. It's like if you think of the rainbow, they're showing me the rainbow with the pot of gold at the end. You know, everyone's always searching for that pot of gold, but sometimes it's like it's already in front of you. Like, you know, even when you see a rainbow, it sort of sparks joy in people, doesn't it? It kind of is like, oh, look at the rainbow, and everybody gets all excited. Sometimes you even see a double rainbow, and it's just that trickery of the light. But that's what the rainbow and those like good feelings always lead you to the gold. So it's like finding the joy in those moments, and it leads you to that sort of, I guess those valuable moments like the gold. So you can take that kind of either way. They're giving me that song, of course they are, by Spandau Ballet, Gold. I wonder what the words are in that song. Gold, always believe in your soul. You got the power to know you're indestructible. Maybe that's what the song's about. We're indestructible because we're the Braveheart bikers and the sheriffs of truth. And we're indestructible. Always believe in... It's interesting, isn't it? I think we should go check that song out today by... Oh, I nearly lost my coffee. By Spandau Ballet, and see what the words are, because it's something about gold. And that's where I'm going to leave you today. We're going to go check out that song. I'm going to go and feed my doggos and give them dinner because they're a bit restless. And oh, it's so nice to have spring here. I hope you guys are finally having some autumn over where you guys are living. A lot of you live overseas. I know I've got a few in Aussie. Shout out to all my fellow Aussies out there, as well as my people from all around the world. I do love your comments and your feedback. It's so lovely sometimes just to share our experiences and the things that we're going through in this mad clown world that we're currently escaping. So please hit the like buttons, don't forget to subscribe, and I will talk to you tomorrow. I'll leave my December reading over here for anyone that hasn't seen it. I taped it yesterday, so I'll leave it over here. Take care, and I'll say goodbye from Australia and my doggos Sprocket and Sophie. Bye. See everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye.